This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. I absolutely talk a lot about white Christian nationalism. One, because it is, it's my flavor of Christianity growing up. It's my faith tradition that I came out of. But also because it is right now maybe the most influential metric of Republican politics. People who once, people in Congress, used to never would ever identify as a Christian nationalist. And now we've got members of Congress who are openly with their stupid mouths saying, oh yeah, I'm a Christian nationalist. And even speaking by invitation at white Christian nationalist conferences. Marjorie Taylor Greene, others, Paul Gosar, there are many. And it's nice to see that some organizations in my space, I guess, Lincoln Project, are starting to wake up to this and put out ads that highlight the craziness. I mean, look, I've got my bat phone to Jesus here because frequently I do videos about these Trump prophets. Let's leave it right there. And you're going to see some familiar faces in this viral ad from Lincoln Project highlighting the dangers of the unholy mixing of religion and politics. Watch this ad and we'll talk about it on the other side.
President Trump will have a miracle second term.
He is the one that God's going to put his hands on.
God says, I'm going to flip this thing, and we haven't seen anything yet, but it's coming.
We're not crazy, they're crazy.
And justice will be served, says your God.
This is far from being over.
Nothing will stop me from my plan of putting my son, Donald Trump, back in that White House.
All of this is culminating in Donald Trump getting his second term of presidency. It has to.
I hear the sound of victory. I hear the sound of victory.
Make America great again.
That's what the Bible says.
That is spiritual warfare.
We'll take it by force.
This is war.
Let me tell you something. You ain't seen an insurrection yet.
That should scare you. And of course, you recognize some of the same faces that I frequently talk about in my videos. These people are in it to win, and they know the power of suggestion that they have. They know the influence they have on their low information audiences. And I believe they also know that there's a few things you need to make someone otherwise decent person do something horrible, and religion is a massive component of that. If you can convince someone that the thing they believe, the bigoted or hateful or dangerous or violent thing that they believe and want to bring to fruition is endorsed by, is also believed by their God, that's all they need. It's time to wake up to the absolute horror and terror and damage that can be done by this growing movement of white Christian nationalists who are giving their congregations permission to be the worst version of themselves in a contrary manner to the actual philosophies and teachings of Jesus Christ in the red letters in the New Testament. Not stuff Paul wrote. What did Jesus say? And I want to get a sermon here, but they know, these people, these Paula what's-her-names and these Shane Vaughns and the rest of these dipshits out there. They're dangerous. And I think some of these people are probably true believers, but I think many of these people might not even believe in God. Some of these people are absolutely just in it for the power grab, in it to be adjacent to power, to be close to Donald Trump, to bring to fruition, to bring to reality this dystopic, insane, fascist worldview that they have. And they see it on the horizon. They see it glimmering there. Oh, it's within reach. All we need to do is convince these people to take up the cause with us. Maybe some unhinged people who may do something violent. Because if you truly believe that there are murderers in the Democratic Party killing babies, what would you do? If you truly believed there was a building where people were murdering babies, would you not do anything in your power to stop that from happening? Or a host of other issues. That's just abortion. That's just one thing. Good on you. And look, I've had criticisms for Lincoln Project for a while. It seems the longer they exist, the more good they do. And I'm here for that. There may be minor philosophical differences or political differences relative to how we get things done. But any enemy of fascism is a pal of mine. So good for Lincoln Project. What do you think? Did you see this ad? What are your thoughts? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. I'd love to hear from you. I invite you to this conversation that we also could just have in the comments. That's great. If you want to help support this work, become a channel member for $2 a month. You can hit the super thanks button, or even better, go over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. All those are great ways to help support this work. Follow me on social media if that's your thing. I am in no way advocating that you get on social media and sign up if you're not there. Do not do that. In fact, I would urge you to stay away. But if you're already there and you wanna take part in the good time, I'm at Dollemore on Twitter and Instagram and Threads and TikTok and Facebook and Blue Sky, all of them. If you're there, I'm likely there at Dollemore, and you can find me there. I love and appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a great one. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care, one another.